Hey, sit back, relax, and get ready to learn some incredible things, because here are 50 amazing facts to blow your mind. Papa Davada, a restaurant in Kochi, India, has placed a functioning fridge outside so patrons can leave leftovers for other people in need. Back in 1994, a man named Tony Sosoria was struck by lightning while standing next to a public telephone and was resuscitated by a nurse who was waiting to use that phone. Not long after his recovery, he noticed that his head became flooded with music, so he went out and bought a piano and is now a successful composer and performer. There is a scented cup that tricks your brain into thinking that regular water is actually flavored with citrus, apples, berries, peaches, or cola. The invention, called the Right Cup, was launched on Indiegogo in early 2016 in hopes that people will drink more water if it has a more exciting taste. The word canvas was derived from the Latin word cannabis. Canvas made from hemp was quite popular among artists who needed a cheap writing material right up until the end of the 18th century. Boa constrictors have an innate ability to sense its prey's heartbeat. If it senses a heartbeat, the snake will actually add more pressure until it feels no heartbeat. There is a humpback whale that has been tracked by Greenpeace since 2008 called Mr. Splashy Pants. About half of Australia's koalas have chlamydia. In fact, their strain of koala chlamydia can also infect humans. So don't you be going getting busy with no koalas. Spain offers citizenship to the descendants of those who came to the Americas to flee the Inquisition. There is a reverse color blindness test that exists where only people who are colorblind can see what the hidden image is. Ringling Bros Barnum and Bailey Circus have retired all elephants in their show as of May 1st, 2016. All of the elephants will go to a Florida conservation where they can help with cancer research, as they possess a special P53 gene which helps fight cancer. There is something called geographic tongue, which is actually a real health condition with a map-like feature across your tongue and in some cases entire mouth. Rosemary Kennedy, John F. Kennedy's older sister, was lobotomized at the age of only 23, except that it failed and left her permanently incapacitated. However, that event inspired her sister, Eunice Kennedy Shriver, to launch the Special Olympics. The mineral jadarite, discovered in a Serbian mine, has the same chemical composition as kryptonite that has been described in the Superman movies. Every week, about 50 cats and dogs are transported from Houston to Colorado in order to avoid euthanization. Male platypuses have venomous spurs and can even sense electromagnetic fields just like a fish. Sir Isaac Newton predicted that the world would end in 2060. The animated film Sleeping Beauty took so long to make that Walt Disney grew bored of it and actually redirected his energy into the creation of Disneyland. In fact, the iconic Sleeping Beauty's castle was built at the center of the park as promotion for that film's eventual debut just 4 years later. As a 12-year-old, Shia LaBeouf found an agent in the Yellow Pages and was taken on after pretending to be his own manager. Jackie Chan is the highest paid actor in Asia. Pablo Escobar used to cheat at Monopoly games with his kids, hiding extra money ahead of time near where he planned to sit. Tony Iommi started down-tuning his guitar after an accident that cut the end of his 2 fingers off, thus creating Black Sabbath's signature sound. Ellie King, singer of X's and O's, is actor Rob Schneider's daughter. Michael Jordan's number 23 was retired by the Miami Heat, even though he has never played for them. Dogs feel most vulnerable when they're pooping, so they look to their owners for protection, which often results in awkward staring. Yep, this is happening now. Keep watching. The name Lego was an abbreviation for the 2 Danish words legot, meaning play well. In 1989, Disney forced 3 daycare centers to remove a mural of Mickey, Donald, and Goofy under threat of legal action. The reality show The Voice has yet to create any new singing stars, but has effectively rejuvenated the careers of its celebrity judges. On August 4th, 1922, all phone lines were shut down for 1 whole minute across the United States and Canada in honor of Alexander Graham Bell's death. It's estimated that the Mexican drug cartel Caballeros Templieros, or the Knights Templar, makes $152 million a year from growing and selling Avocados. Mexican jumping beans get their jump from a moth larva inside the pod that twitches when abruptly warmed. In 1723, French naval officer Gabriel Desleur carried a single coffee seedling all the way from France to Martinique, a Caribbean island, where it spread and birthed 18 million trees over 50 years. Eventually, those trees made it to South and Central America. The 2011 Japan earthquake was so powerful that it actually changed the Earth's rotation on its axis and shortened the 24-hour day that we know by 1.8 milliseconds. This man is referred to only as PH. He has a neurological condition rendering his vision, feeling, and hearing all out of sync. He actually hears people speak before seeing their lips move and can hear his own voice before he feels his own jaw movements. The largest hidden Mickey Mouse is in Mickey's Forest, a 60-acre forest near Walt Disney World containing over 50,000 pine trees. There is a restaurant in Beijing called Gulishuang with a menu that consists almost entirely of penis and testicle dishes. Vultures with GoPros and GPS trackers are used to find illegal trash dumps in Peru. 27 animals died on set throughout the filming of the Hobbit trilogy. Some animals fell into sinkholes while other smaller ones, such as chickens, were killed by unsupervised dogs. The event led to PETA to have a global protest of the trilogy. Amazonia butterflies drink turtle tears in order to receive mineral sodium from them. When a cat rubs their face on an item, they are not merely scratching themselves. They are actually leaving their own scent behind. Cats have glands located around their mouths, chins, and side of their face, neck, and ears. This is called bunting. People throw away approximately $4.5 million into fountains and wishing wells every single year. Big Bang Theory and Two and a Half Men creator Chuck Lorre wrote the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles theme song. Michigan Judge Hugh Clark actually held himself in contempt after his own smartphone rang in court. A mosquito's proboscis, or nose, has 47 sharp edges on its tip to help cut through skin and can even cut through protective clothing. Paula Abdul choreographed the piano scene in the movie Big. Annual statistics reported from the American Cancer Society shows that the death rate from cancer in the United States has declined steadily over the past 2 decades. The cancer death rate for men and women combined fell a whopping 23% from its peak in 1991 all the way up to 2012. That translates to approximately 1.7 million deaths averted. There is a drug called Truvada, which has been shown to prevent HIV infection at a 92% success rate for gay men and a 70% success rate for intravenous drug users, but unfortunately less than 1% of at-risk people currently take the drug, and only 1/3 of primary care doctors have even heard of it. Many Japanese bathrooms have a button that, when pushed, plays the flushing sound to mask the sound of your own business. Coffea carrierana, discovered in 2008, is the first known coffee plant that contains no caffeine. Häagen-Dazs ice cream was founded in 1961 by Ruben and Rose Mateus, 2 Jewish-Polish immigrants in the Bronx of New York. They invented the Danish-sounding name as a tribute to Denmark's exemplary treatment of the Jews during the Second World War and included an outline map of Denmark on early labels. If you've consumed coconut oil or coconut meat lately, there's a reasonable chance that it was imported from Thailand. Thailand has been raising and training pig-tailed macaques to pick coconuts for around 400 years. In fact, a male monkey can collect an average of 1,600 coconuts a day, and a female can get around 600, while a human can only collect around 80 maximum a day. And those were 50 amazing facts to blow your mind. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, and if you have, remember to click the little notification bell on either mobile or desktop to turn on notifications so that you can be alerted when I upload my next video. And that's it. I'll see you guys Saturday. Thanks again for watching. Peace.